Hi guys and welcome back. In today's video, of course, I'm going to be doing another Valentine's Day tutorial. I just, again, like always, don't know the direction I'm going in. I kind of figure it out as I go. I think I'm going to challenge myself a little bit today and try to do something I've never really done. Maybe, possibly, hopefully, instead of always going toward my comfort zone when it comes to eyeshadow. So if you want to see what happens, then keep on watching. I feel like I want to use pink, purple, maybe some aqua. That's kind of the colors I have in front of me. I have the Anastasia Riviera palette, which is always so beautiful when it comes to pinks and purples. And then Juvia's Place never, ever, ever lets me down. Although the pinks stain the crap out of your eyes. So that's the one downfall. I'm sure the pink in the Anastasia does too. I think pink in general makes you look like you have pink eye. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start, well, let's prime first. So I'm just gonna take some concealer, like so, and of course blend it out. So I think I'm gonna start with, it's hard to decide which purple to use in which palette, but I think I'm going to use the Juvia's Place. This is actually the Zulu palette. I'm going to use the purple. I'm just going to take a more fluffy, dense brush and start placing it a little bit above my crease, mainly patting. I think I am going to attempt a cut crease today. And I'm thinking I want to go pretty dramatic with this look. So then now I think I'm going to take the pink, because this pink is a little less vibrant than this pink, so we kind of got two different pinks going on here, which I love that. I don't want to lose the vibrancy of the pink, or I'm sorry, the purple. So I'm just taking it a little bit, but I want to make sure it's, you know, has some blending going on. I'm gonna grab a fluffier brush. I feel like that's too dense. I don't like the way that pink blended. I might go back and worry about that later. Now I'm gonna go in with a makeup wipe and just cut the crease. Sometimes I like to take a Q-tip in my makeup wipe first, just to try and get the shape. So now I'm gonna go in and cut my crease with some concealer. Now I think I'm going to go in with Bahamas, which is the bright, bright pink in the Anastasia palette, and just start to put that on my eyelid. I kind of like how it's giving me that double cut crease a little bit there. I might try and roll with that. So I'm going to take a very small definer brush, and I might just roll with this. I might be changing my mind here in a second, but if I try and add another color there, I feel like I have to go full commitment. But yeah, let's try this. Maybe this real pretty aqua glitter called Seashells. Oh wee, this is stressful. Then I'm just going back in with the pink and just kind of cleaning the blue up a little bit, making it more precise. Now I'm wondering if I should take like something here and bring it up. So I think I might just, let me do the other eye and see what happens. Give me a second. I think I'm gonna take the white shade called Sales in the Anastasia palette and kind of take it up here because I really don't like the way this is looking, and I'm thinking if I kind of pale it out a little bit, I might like it a little better. I just think it didn't blend very well up here, so I'm not crazy about what happened up here. So I'm just gonna try and work with it as much as I can. Now I feel like I want to take purple and maybe kind of bring that up a little bit. Let's see how that'll do. I think I'm gonna take that pink and drag it over. Like that. And I'm gonna take some makeup remover, I think, and clean this all up. But just trying to work with it here. Now here's where I get nervous because I want to see if I can like cut it like that. I want it to be a dramatic cut, so the problem is going to be getting it the same on both sides without feeling like I have to go back. So I want to be pretty strategic about it. I don't know what to do here. Maybe kind of do the same concept. So I think what I want to do, obviously, is try to get all that to match on this side, pop some lashes on, and then start on my face. So I'm going to do all that, hope for the best, and then I'll be back. All right, now that that challenge is over, I think I got them to match pretty well on both sides. I do feel like I want some shimmer or glitter of some sort on the inner part of my eyelid. I don't know. I might do that, I might not. We shall see. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this primer, and I used it in my last video, and I really felt like my pores were non-existent. I have a story to tell you guys. So in my last video, I was trying to get through it because I just wasn't mentally there. I was at first, and then we were getting news on this house we put an offer in on, and it just kept getting worse and worse. Literally, as I'm filming, my husband's coming in with updates and not good updates. Anyway, make a long story short, we did not end up getting the house, and it's the first house we were both like super excited about. So I think we've both been kind of heartbroken the past 2 days, but I was trying to pep it up, and like, I felt like the video was off. Like, it was just like, I don't know, like I could tell, I don't know if you guys could tell, but yeah, it was heartbreaking. I'm gonna use these Soft Focus Glow Drops from Rhode Dial. Again, my makeup stayed on really well when I used these two in my last video. I love the way it looked in the end, especially, my skin. So I'm really liking these two products together as my primer. I feel like this gives me a superhero moment. Seriously, to me it looks like superhero-esque with the way that it is. For foundation, I'm gonna mix two. My skin is clearing up. I've been using different products and doing several things for my maskne because you guys have seen how awful my skin has been over the past, I don't know, ooh, text message. So yeah, I've been doing several different things and using several different products to try and clear it up, and it is working, as you can see. I don't have as many deep, painful, clogged pores. They kind of are more normal surface type of blemishes that can easily be extracted, or I can kind of leave them alone and they go away quicker. If you guys want to see a video on what I've been doing, let me know, because I'd be more than happy to show you what I've been doing to help the situation. The foundations I'm going to be using are the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear and the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. Again, because my blemishes are doing much better, I don't want to go crazy. I kind of want to have a really pretty skin. You know, I want it to be very glowy, dewy, fresh skin since the eyes are crazy. So I'm going to mix these two on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use my beauty blender so that it kind of soaks up some of the product so I don't have an excess amount of product. But I feel like the CoverGirl really thins out the product and gives a beautiful glow to the skin. I feel like I haven't used it in a while, and I saw it sitting there staring at me as I'm going through to pick my makeup today, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna use that as a mixer since my skin's doing well. Now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette that you guys see me use in every video. I can't get away from it. I'm just gonna mix my normal 2 shades here. Now I don't wanna go crazy. I went a little heavy in my last video. That's just kind of the look I was going for. I want it to be pretty dramatic. But I'm just kind of lightly tapping here. I probably should have pinned my hair back, but I'm like, it's fine. Now for concealer, why does my face itch? Why do I feel like this side of my face is itching? I'm gonna use the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. And I have to be super careful here. I'm not gonna use a lot. Okay, what I meant was use a lot underneath my eyes. Clearly I'm using a lot. I forgot how good that concealer is. I really like it. Now I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender and just try to further blend it out. That was complicated. But I think I made it through. I'm just adding a little more right there, but I am gonna let it set a second and then set it with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. I actually had another concealer I was gonna put on too, but I actually feel like this one is looking really good. Again, I forgot how good this concealer was. I wanted to make sure I didn't set too far down because I still want to use a cream blush, and I'm going to use the Kosas 8th Muse High Intensity blush, which is so pretty. Again, I wanted to use a different product than the Milani one. I guess I did bring that powder down too far, which it's kind of getting goopy here. Now I can fix it, but that's what I was trying not to do, but it's okay. It's totally fine. So I always just kind of go in and pounce a little bit, and it kind of really just blends it together instead of having that weird line there. But I'm still gonna go in and powder anyway, so it's fine. I think I wanna take a little bit of my Makeup Forever powder foundation. I feel like I haven't used this in so long either. And just take a powder brush and just kind of very lightly, because again, I liked the amount of coverage I had. Just very lightly tap over everything. Now I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Sunset Striptease bronzer. I don't know why. I haven't used this. I don't even remember last time I used this. In fact, I'm pretty sure I wasn't a huge fan of this for a while. But I wanted to just use some different products here. Now I'm gonna use the Morphe 9B blush palette and kind of mix between these top 3 blushes. I know I'm doing extra steps, but I don't know, man. I've really been liking this. This way of doing my makeup, even though it has the extra steps. I'm really gonna bring that blush out. I want that blush to be very prominent. Now I'm thinking I wanna revisit the eyes, and I think what I wanna do, so I know I wanna add a little bit of shimmer. So I was gonna highlight anyway with the Jaclyn Hill So Extra or Extra Loose highlighter, but I think I also want to add it to the inner part of my eye. So I'm just gonna take a small brush and just kind of, maybe I should start with a little bit less. Pop some just on the inner part of this pink. I don't want to take away from it too much, so I'm just using a very light hand. It kind of took away from the vibrancy, didn't it? Oh well. I definitely want this on my brow bone. Haven't done my brows yet, but just pop it up there, you know? So I'm gonna take the purple in the Zulu palette and just start to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm not going all the way in because I think I'm gonna put a different color there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the pink and put that there. And then I think I'm going to take that aqua shade, the one from the Juvia's Place palette, and put that on my waterline. I want to try and put an XO. You know, hugs and kisses. I'm practicing on the back of my hand, which it looks good here, but I don't know if it would look good here. And I could totally mess it up. Wait, if I'm in the mirror. I really want to do a heart, but again, I don't know. Practicing on my hand. Kind of got messed up. Kind of looks like a heart. Wonder if I can fix this with some like concealer or something. Okay, so while I was off camera, I went ahead and did my brows, and all I did, as you can see, I got the white liner in my hair, but I tried to fix that with a really small brush like this with my cream blush. So I just kind of tried to draw the heart with the cream blush and then set it with the pink shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, the one that I used on my eyelid. I think it looks more like a heart now, maybe, hopefully, but I cannot sit there and fuss with it anymore. It is what it is. So now for highlight, I'm gonna use that same Jaclyn Hill highlight that I used to kind of spruce up the pink. For lips, I think I'm gonna start by lining them with the Real Her lip liner. This is in I Am Confident. Oh, that's so dark. Oh well. Okay, now I need to go in with the pink. The pink I want to use is by Laura Mercier. It is the Rose Ultimate lipstick. This is what it looks like, a super bright pink. I don't know why I chose that brown. I should have used a natural lip liner. I'm gonna try and make this work though. Then I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth Lip Gloss. Now I'm gonna set this look with the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. All right guys, so that is it for this makeup look. I don't think I've ever filmed this long for a look. I took my time, I was trying to be super precise, but in the end, I feel like it paid off. I love the way that it looks, it's unique. My creative juices were just flowing today, and I really liked how it turned out. I especially like the way that my base makeup looks. That concealer is really doing it for me. I don't know what it is about that concealer, but I'm really liking it. My skin looks glowy and dewy and fresh. I don't have a lot of base makeup on. I know it looks like it, but really compared to my past tutorials, I use less makeup. I just feel like it just looks so pretty. My skin looks so pretty. But my battery is gonna die. I haven't filmed this long again in a long time to where my battery was gonna die. So I need to wrap this up. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.